This is 7 National News, and in our top story. The UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has visited the Women's Museum in the Old Gold Souk in Deira yesterday. The Women's Museum in Dubai is the region's first specialized museum dedicated to the women of the UAE and is concerned with all aspects of their lives with a historical and social context prior to the oil age. His Highness, accompanied by the Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, toured Mahbat Al Khair Dubai, an exhibition that showcases historic collections and tells the story of Dubai's development from the times of the late Sheikh Rashid. The exhibition is a historic documentation for Dubai's modern history and includes photos, postage stamps, coins, and the resolutions and decrees issued by the late Sheikh Rashid. The founder and chairperson of the Women's Museum, Dr. Rafia Ghabash, briefed His Highness Sheikh Mohammed and his accompanying delegation on the organization and classification of the exhibits and the efforts provided to gather the collections. Additionally, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed instructed that the movie Blessed Dubai should be translated into foreign languages so that non-Arab tourists and researchers can easily be acquainted with the Emirates' humanitarian and cultural civilization. The Ministry of Labour has announced that the midday work break for labourers will begin on June 15 and continue until the 15th of September. The law prevents most labourers from working under direct sunlight between 12:30 and 3 in the afternoon and requires companies to provide shade and water. His Excellency Sakhar Ghabash, Minister of Labour, stated that there will be 2 shifts during these weeks, separated by the break for a total of 8 hours worked. Additionally, ministry officials were quoted in local reports as saying that the ruling, which has run for 11 continuous years, was launched to promote health and safety precautions while on duty, in accordance with international standards. The official added that the ministry has 18 inspection teams to enforce the rules and distribute flyers as part of their awareness campaign. Those who break the law face a 5,000 dirham fine for every labourer found working during the break. The ministry found last year that more than 95% of businesses were in compliance. Ramadan, which is predicted to begin on the 18th of June, will not change the number of work hours or affect the midday break. With the Holy Month of Ramadan just weeks away, a number of retailers have announced the launch of offers together with a list of items with fixed prices in compliance with the recommendations of the Consumer Protection Department. At a press briefing, Dr. Hashim Al-Nuaimi, Director of the Consumer Protection Department from the Ministry of Economy, has approved the pricing of items declared by the retailer Choithrams. During the conference, senior officials from Choithrams announced that a total of 200 items will have their prices frozen for this month, despite the expected rise in demand during this time of the year. The fixed pricing is in line with the Ministry of Economy's announcement in November, which had instructed supermarkets to freeze the prices of around 500 consumables such as rice, oil, meats and flour. According to Al-Nuaimi, outlets will have to clearly display and list what items are locked so customers can identify them, adding that the price freeze is meant to maintain affordability and is unrelated to inflation. In addition to the price freeze, Choithrams has also announced the launch of Ramadan baskets, priced just below 200 dirhams and will contain around 20 to 25 items, which are often in high demand during the Ramadan period.
We are also planning to launch a big charity event with Dubai Cares. We are still trying to sign a deal with MOU with them. Hopefully it will be signed this week and we'll launch an activity whereby for the entire month of Ramadan, whatever sales we do, a percentage of sales would be donated to Dubai Cares. For the past 4 years, we have been doing this activity, and every year we move ahead in baby steps. Be it the range of products, B, in terms of further discounting of the prices, getting further feedback from the customers. So that's the steps here.
And the Abu Dhabi Police General Headquarters has launched a community campaign under the slogan Your Safety. The campaign, which includes several awareness initiatives, will continue throughout the holy month of Ramadan until the Eid al-Fitr vacation to enhance police efforts to ensure the safety of the public. According to police officials quoted in an article by Emirates news agency WAM, the campaign focuses on bad behavior such as begging, setting off fireworks and speeding as the time for iftar approaches. Circulated via social media, the campaign will be implemented by various sectors of the Ministry of Interior and will include activities and programs of a humanitarian and spiritual nature. The objective is to reduce the stress levels for those who are fasting and for those who are in the fields of traffic, security or crime prevention. The Emirates Red Crescent has provided 3 million dirhams for 26,000 Nepalese families in the aftermath of the powerful earthquake which hit the Himalayan country in April. The UAE Humanitarian Agency released the figures on Sunday, showing that over 130,000 people have so far benefited from the first phase of its relief aid plan for Nepal. The ERC provided 31,150 food parcels, 15,000 healthcare packages, 8,000 blankets, 6,600 waterproof coats, 5,000 mattresses, kitchen utensils and 9,000 items of clothes. In addition to taking relief aid to tens of villages and towns around the capital Kathmandu, the ERC teams also delivered aid to hospitals facing shortfall in medical supplies. It was also stated that ERC teams have met with representatives of Nepal's Red Cross, the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies to discuss ways of enhancing the humanitarian response to the disaster. And finally, in the bulletin, Salma Khan Fashion House presented a Ramadan collection last night by young Moroccan designer Sophie Ben Jalal. Entitled Blossoms, the collection was inspired by the designer's heritage, infused by Khaliji and Pakistani influence. According to the designer, the 20-piece collection, including jalabiyas and kaftans of colourful print on brocade, silk taffeta and cotton fabrics, was designed from a place of new beginning, where she combined her Moroccan heritage with modern cuts. She also used traditional styles and shades typical for the Ramadan season, adding that she is determined to create fashion waves in a dynamic and challenging fashion industry. She aims to carve a niche for herself with her collections through combining her passion and creativity.
My collection, by the way, it's summer collection. It's different style. It's like traditional Moroccan and Khalijian, like it's very simple, like that. So I mixed the colors and I did like simple stuff, and it's, can you see the design? It's a little bit Moroccan than Emiratian. You can use it in Ramadan. It's Ramadan collection, by the way, and it's not heavy. It's very like soft colors.
It's just Ramadan collection, colorful, affordable, comfortable, and I think every female like to have one of this kind of dress in her wardrobe for Ramadan, like iftar parties, suhoor parties, even visiting friends. It's quite comfortable.